So in trying to figure out what clothes to bring on our year-round trip, I really wanted to find clothes that were, of course, extremely comfortable, ideally that didn't wrinkle too badly because we were fitting everything that we were bringing into 30-liter backpacks. If we could find clothes that were antimicrobial or antibacterial like wool, that would be great. And also clothing that was, gave me some flexibility. So if I was hiking, I would have some options and, just kind of casual clothing. But also if we were going to a nice restaurant or got invited into somebody's home, I wanted some clothing that I could dress up for those types of situations. Fortunately, I was able to find clothing that fit all of those requirements. And what I'm going to do is unpack these packing cubes and show you exactly what I'm bringing on our year-long around the world trip. All right, first thing, let me talk about what I'm wearing on my feet. Basically, I'm bringing one pair of these LOWA TIAGO hiking shoes. I had never used the brand before, but I'm really happy with them. I've been wearing them breaking them in for the past 3 months, and they're pretty nice. And with a pair of some of the pants that I'm bringing, since they're solid black, they don't look half bad. So I could get by in a nice restaurant or at somebody's house. And also I'm bringing these. They're Bedrock Adventure sandals. They're very minimalistic, very lightweight. I'll wear the, for a hostel shower. They've also got a really nice traction on them. So even for some light hiking, these will be great as well. For the other end of me, my head, with not having any hair, I have to be really careful to protect my head. And so I'm bringing 2 hats. One's just an old Nike technical running hat, and the other is a KANGOL, really lightweight hat here. Both of them can be crunched up and just pretty much crammed in any place in the bag. I set aside a shirt and a pair of pants because I'll likely be wearing these or some other outfit that won't be in the packing cube. So I wanted to have the packing cubes look pretty much what they're going to be when we're on the road. So I'll talk about these when I start talking about similar gear in the packing cubes. So in this first cube, I've got a button-down shirt by Wool & Prints, and this is a really nice, comfortable wool shirt. Doesn't really wrinkle too badly. It's extremely comfortable. This is a shirt where it'll be nice to have if we're going out to a nice restaurant or going someplace nice. I'll feel really comfortable having that. The other button-down shirt that I've got it's a BLUFFWORKS MERIDIAN, and this is not wool. It's polyester with a little bit of stretch in it. They say it's also antimicrobial or antibacterial, just like similar to wool. So I'm really curious to see how the two compare. They're both extremely comfortable. I'm just curious, when you only have so many shirts over the course of a year, you're really going to get to know how well the clothing holds up. So I'll let you know what I think of both of them as we go along. And then we have, this is a brand called Woolly. This is it's a really lightweight wool V-neck t-shirt. And the nice thing about it is because it's so lightweight, this will be terrific for warm temperatures. So I'm pretty psyched about this shirt, and I think it's going to be great. Again, lots of wool in here. So this is a woolly regular neck t-shirt, and this is a little bit of a heavier material. So this is one where, if it's a little bit cooler. I originally did not have the really lightweight one, but I was concerned that this might be a little too warm when we get into Southeast Asia and some other warm areas. This is the final t-shirt that I'm bringing. This is from UNBOUND Merino. Again, another merino wool product. This one is particularly soft and comfortable. So I'm curious to see if I have a favorite out of the three. You'll notice that the colors are all pretty much gray. I didn't want to have to worry about trying to match too much, and that way everything that I have pretty much will go with one another. All right, if we go into the main pack here. All right, this is a long sleeve t-shirt, and this is UNBOUND Merino as well. And it's the same material as the other Unbound Merino t-shirt that I have, just a long sleeve version. I have a couple of wool base layers, and so when we go into cool climates, like I know when we are visiting a friend in Finland, it's going to be chilly when we're there. So base layers that we can wear under our clothing will be awesome. This is a pair of ICEBREAKER leggings, and I've had these for quite a few years, and they're awesome. And this is an L.L.BEAN base layer top. The nice thing is it's pretty much just like the long sleeve t-shirt that I have from Unbound Merino. So really, if I wanted to, I could wear this as just a regular shirt as well. This is I have several of these just laying around. These are just a sun shirt for going to the beach or for going to be out in the sun for a long time. I've got a couple. I'll likely bring this one or another one, but I do think it's important to have something like that, especially if you're going to be at a lot of beaches, and just protect your skin. All right, now let's talk about pants and shorts and things like that. Basically, I'm bringing 2 pair of shorts and 2 pair of pants. And I've got a separate video that talks all about these pants. These are BLUFFWORKS pants. These are BLUFFWORKS chinos, and these are the BLUFFWORKS originals. And they're both extremely comfortable pants. The BLUFFWORKS chinos have a little bit of stretch to them. They have hidden pockets, which are a really neat feature for travel. They don't wrinkle very easily, and what I like about both pairs of the pants is that I add a belt, put on one of the button-down shirts, and I feel like feel nice and presentable in those. The BLUFFWORKS originals are a little different than the chinos in that they don't have any stretch to them, but from what I've read, people say that they breathe a little bit better than the chinos because of the material. They have this exact same security features, hidden pockets in the front, and but again, they're extremely comfortable to wear. In terms of shorts, oh, actually, let me tell you about this first. I mentioned wearing a belt and the button-down shirt. If you've not heard of arcade belts, definitely check those out. These are pretty awesome. They're actually made out of a stretchy material, so they're flexible. So if you're sitting or moving around a lot, they flex with you. They've got a very low profile buckle that's very secure, and they're extremely adjustable. I'm bringing one, and Rachel's bringing one, and what's nice is that you can adjust them to the point that we can swap belts. So if Rachel wanted to wear this color, or I wanted to wear the one that she had, it's really easy to swap those out. They're also machine washable. If they get nasty, they dry really quickly. So these are pretty awesome, awesome travel belts. I'm bringing a belt because from a security standpoint, I do have a little hidden pocket for my passport that hangs from a belt and kind of goes inside your waistband. And so I did want to make sure that I had a belt with me. So back to shorts, I'm bringing 2 pair of PRANA shorts. These are the PRANA, I think BRION or BRION, B-R-I-O-N, and they've got a little bit of stretch to them. They dry very quickly. They've got mesh pockets on the inside, which again, in terms of drying, if we're washing something quickly and hanging it up, having it dry overnight is going to be really convenient for us. It also does have belt loops, which is nice, again, with the arcade belt. So if I wanted to use that hidden pouch pocket with the shorts, I'd be able to do that. Then I have these are PRANA, they're MERIT. They're very similar. They're actually a lighter weight material. They fit very similarly, but they're lighter weight. They do, I think, have a little bit of stretch to these guys as well. But what I really like about them is that they can serve double duty as a regular pair of shorts, but also as swim trunks, so as a pair of board shorts. They have a tie on the inside. It seems like it's an even lighter weight mesh, and they have some zipper pockets here, so if you need to throw a couple of bills, and they have a loop here for a keychain. So I have a feeling that these are going to be some really nice regular shorts that I'm wearing on the trip. Now into the final regular compression or packing cube. This is basically a buff that it's kind of goes over your neck, and then you can pull it up over your head, or pull it up over your mouth. This will be nice, if we are in the sun for a long time. I just want to cover my neck along with my hats. Just a good option. In terms of socks, I'm bringing, I think, four pair of socks. I've got one pair, and I've had these for a while, but I've got one pair of smart wool, or two pair of smart wool, a pair of darn tough, which are from Rachel's home state of Vermont, and a pair of unbound merino socks. And I got different weights, but they're all pretty much lightweight or medium weight. I figure if I need a heavier weight sock, I'll just double up and wear two of them. I'm also bringing a pair of, I think it's ACEL compression socks, and these are really for long travel days. So on an airplane, it's supposed to help keep your legs from swelling and help prevent DVTs and dangerous things like that. I've never used these before, so I'm pretty curious to see what I think of them. Then I'm bringing 4 pair of boxers. I know it sounds pretty lean to only bring 4 pair of underwear on a year-long trip, but so I may need to add a few along the way. But I've got 1 pair of woolly, these are wool boxer briefs, Woolly brand. These are a pair of Unbound Merino boxer briefs. Again, these are, both of those are merino wool. And then 2 pair of technical briefs from TERRAMAR, which I've had for a while too. So that's pretty much the main clothing that I'll be wearing on a day-to-day basis. The final piece is cold or foul weather gear. So again, we're going to be going to a lot of different climates, so we needed a lot of different options. And also wanted to be prepared if it rained and things like that. The nice thing about this compression sack is that what's in it actually would take up like twice the amount of space if we didn't have it in the sack. You can already see that it's starting to open up. See how much actually fits in there. On the top, and these are going to be pretty wrinkly because they've been crammed in here. This is a Columbia waterproof windbreaker, which I've had for quite a long time, and it'll be a great thing to have on the road. I'm sure we're going to get some rainstorms. This is an Eddie Bauer down. They call it I think they call it a sweater, but it's kind of more of like a lightweight, puffy jacket, which is I think we've had these. I had a different one, but we've had these for years and have absolutely loved them. Then a fleece. I think this is a Eddie Bauer fleece vest. I decided to go with a vest rather than a long sleeve one, just for some options. It also took up a lot less space in the pack. Then a smart wool cap or hat, and then a pair of ICEBREAKER wool glove liners. They're very thin, but if you've never worn wool glove liners, they're awesome. They'll definitely cut the chill, keep your hands warm enough on a chilly day. So the nice thing with all of that gear is if you think about, if I'm wearing a wool base layer, a long sleeve shirt, then I've got a fleece, the puffy down jacket, windbreaker. I've got a lot of layers there, so I feel, no matter what type of weather conditions that we encounter, I'm feeling, pretty comfortable. So there you have it. This is all of the clothing that I'm bringing for our around the world trip. And I think I've got some good options for different weather conditions, casual days that I might want to dress up. So it'll be interesting to see as we travel along how it all works out. So if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button, and also check out our blog at rtwreset.com. We've got a lot more articles and information about our around the world trip and our around the world life reset. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to check out our website for other articles and videos on our Around the World Life Reset.